Why worship idols? When people outside the Dharmic fold see the practice of venerating idols in Sanatana Dharma, often they ask the question, why do you worship idols? This is a simplistic question, often raised without understanding the essence of Dharmic faiths and the Dharmic definition of God. And some who are a little bit more critical might even ask, is your God within the idol? The right response to that is another question. Is your definition of God not within the idol? If God does not exist within the idol, then that God is limited. That God is fixed somewhere in space. Ergo, the God is not infinite. But the Dharmic definition of God is actually infinite and all-pervading. The Dharmic definition of God is Anadi Anantam Suddham Shivam Shantam Nirgunam, which means without beginning and end, pure, auspicious, and unqualified, without any attributes or qualities. God is not some external entity sitting above the clouds throwing judgment. In Dharmic faiths, the universe is not a creation of an external entity. It is a manifestation of the infinite. Initially, the Brahman, the Shivam, the infinite, is in a state of abhyakta, unmanifest. From there, it becomes manifest, and in this dance of delight, takes on infinite shapes and forms. This is the essence of Dharma. This is the Dharmic definition of God. According to Dharmic scriptures, the Brahman, via the union of the Purusha, the cosmic self, and the Prakriti, the creative potency, creates myriad shapes and forms and enters into it as the inner controller. Now, some of these differentiated aspects of this infinite absolute might have different qualities than the others. This is across the spectrum of manifestation. You can have the realized saints, the celestials, the divinities, various gods, and the Godhead itself. Each of these manifestations has its own gunas. For those in the path of bhakti, devotion, any one of these differentiations, any one of these qualities could be venerated. And so often, they take one of these differentiated aspects and call it the family deity, the Kula Devata, or the desired deity, the Ishta Devata. One could venerate this particular form of the infinite by representing it as an idol. A spiritual aspirant can focus their energies on the manifestation that resonates with them the most. For instance, if there is someone fighting against obstacles in their life, they might resonate best with Ma Durga, the manifestation of the sacred feminine, who defeated her material and spiritual foes. This is all the more so if you are a woman. So the aspirant understands both metaphorically and literally how the Divine Mother defeated her foes, both material and spiritual. The idol is a reminder of the quality that we seek, and more importantly, the union to which one needs to aspire in order to move towards liberation. The idol thus becomes a very powerful tool for realizing the true nature of reality. Of course, underlying all this is the concept of karma, dharma, samsara, and moksha. God, in Dharmic faiths, is not an external entity who feels jealous and angry when partners are associated with him. And in Dharmic faiths, it is not even a him. The Brahman, the Shivam, is beyond attributes. It is indescribable, and its manifestations can take on any attributes. So these attributes can be the reason why a spiritual aspirant can pick and offer their prayers to a personal God, a differentiated aspect of the Supreme Absolute that he or she resonates with. There is nothing wrong. Devotion is devotion, whether it is to one or to multiple gods. Of course, bhakti, dharmic devotion, should lead to true knowledge, jnana, and vairagya, that quality of determination and dispassionate engagement which guides the person towards moksha. And the Shivam, the Brahman, is all-pervading, and all forms of it are to be admired and equally auspicious. As always, the known is a drop and the unknown an ocean. Peace.